dudes, Adam here, and today we are going to carry on our little series of what if civilization started over. Now, I have made pretty much no new stuff on this, so yeah, we are just gonna have to deal with it for now. The green team, The green team will have a small pushover and sneakily taking some red team territory. The red team will see this and they will take the other end of this canal here, making a very small border, but a huge one down here as the red team starts to push over into the discovered territory. And yeah, there'll be a small border dispute as the green team owns pretty much this. So yeah, it's a pretty big border dispute. But they are being nice and saying that they want this amount of land, trying to re-become Egypt. I'm pretty sure, I hope we all know what Egypt is. It's the strongest country in Africa. Now the red team will say, what do we get in return? And they will say, money, resources. And then the red team will agree, giving the green team all of the land that they need to re-become Egypt. They will instantly start to discover this way, thinking, hey, what if we become square? And that's what they do, as they are now fully Egypt, as now they have a full Egyptian freaking land. The red team will carry on their little teensy tiny invasion over here, while Cyprus will have a little bit of their navy head over to an island called Crete, even though it's not called that yet. A small landing will be made on the corner of the island, eventually finding all of it, and yeah. An island hop campaign will start until they will find mainland Greece, and they will make a small landing, discovering all of this. Oh my god, not all that yet. Now Cyprus will Cyprus will become Greece, as they no longer want to be Cyprus. And they call themselves Greeks. And they start to think about gods and stuff. The green team will say, hey, take Cyprus now. And then they'll take it. But the red team will be like, no, you can take I will take northern Cyprus, you can take southern Cyprus. And to that, the green team will agree. Or the blue team will agree. Now the whole Middle East, pretty much all of the Middle East has been founded and has been occupied by at least one country, or has at least each continent has at least 2 countries on it. Like how Asia has the red team and yellow team, as well as the pink team and the purple team. Even though the purple team is currently in a state of occupation or puppetation, you could say. And also, why aren't you drawing? Cyprus is no longer under occupation, and the purple team will be like, hey, I'm drawing you, I'm done, I'm bored. So, yeah. This is what our borders look like currently on the Earth. But you know me, these countries are getting a bit too large. So, actually, I'll let them expand just a tiny bit. By a tiny bit, I mean I'm letting them expand up to current day Russia, Georgia, Azerbaijan. The red team will take everything up here. And this is when a country will break away. This country being current day Georgia. Another will break away called Azerbaijan. And there's another Caucasus country which I can't remember what's here. But yeah, Armenia. That's Armenia here. Armenia has like a little thing there. And then for the last one, it will be Azerbaijan. So now the red team has completely lost access up here, but they will still be able to send their troops up through. Azerbaijan will be, oh, so rubber. Azerbaijan will be that colour, actually no, because that blends in with the ocean. Azerbaijan will be dark blue. Wow. Georgia will be purple. And the last one will be this brown colour. There we go. So there is a very weird border here, and these countries will have war. Azerbaijan will push up over here, but the red team is quickly expanding until they stop over at the Indian subcontinent. They will take a teensy bit of land. And then they will start to focus on their citizens. Now let's look at the power rankings again. So as you can see, we have the red team on top, then the yellow team, green team, pink team, blue team, purple team, the really dark blue, and then brown team. Finally, Greek. Oh my god, not that. That would lead to a civil war. Eventually, Greek investigators will push up the Baltic Peninsula, and they will slither across, meeting up with their troops. They will discover Crimea, and then they'll make a bridge, but I'm not drawing that in. Then they'll go down and discover the Italian peninsula. And the islands. Moving up into Germany, Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, Poland, Liechtenstein, Estonia, parts of Russia, which is Kaliningrad. So yeah, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, and all that. And then they will have to partition this. The Greeks get this. The Georgians have this. These guys will have this. Armenia will have Crimea. Not all of that. No, not all of that. That make them stronger than the red team. And they will take Crimea. Now, out of this, Armenia obviously got the worst, or the least, but Azerbaijan will give their over country territory, I guess, to Georgia. Not Georgia, Armenia. As you can see, there hasn't been any wars, because there hasn't been a need for any wars, as it's not very popular at the moment, and yeah. But as the times of the what is the earliest empire again? The very first empire. Okay. So there will be a breakaway over here. Cutting the red team into 3 separate parts. Or 4 if you're counting Cyprus. But all the countries are scared of this new country. And the yellow team will help the red team push it back just a teensy bit, but they won't be able to kick it out. They will sneakily take this. And then now I need to see how they fell. Get my hand for this. How did the Empire in history So yeah, there will be a foreign invasion by the red team and the yellow team. The yellow team will not get any land because this was previously red team land, but they'll be paid a lot more in resources and military reparations. Eventually, after a few hundred years, they will collapse away. A large flood will sweep across Turkey, taking a bit of the land in northern Cyprus, but not taking this little panhandle there. But not taking the panhandle. And the flood will settle back into the ocean, bringing back the old borders. Panhandle. Well, Cyprus will be flooded away, but they will come back better than ever, but they will not gain independence. There will be a war down in the Caucasus. I know, Toby. I'm recording a video. Against pretty much all the countries in it. There will be no new sides or anything. It's just war. Azerbaijan will have a huge counter-offensive against Georgia, cutting it back down to its original land. But the Armenians will cut up, taking more land from Georgia, but this will be quickly pushed back by the black team. And now let's look at this peace treaty. What is this? Armenia will get quite a bit of land going up the Caspian Sea and going here. Armenia will get a bit more land, but since the black team won, they will get the little thing there. But Georgia will have more land than they originally had before the war. Well, Armenia gets the least. Now, since there was a war just breaking out, Crimea will leave and form the Republic of the Crimean Peninsula. Yeah, pretty cool name, I know. They'll push up against the black team. And Ukraine will start to send tons and tons of investigators up. And they will get all of the land that they have in real life. Not all of that land. Eventually, Greece will take all of the Baltics. Well, a new country up in the north will be founded called the Estonians, and then Latvians, and then the largest one, the Lithuanians. And all of these countries make Baltics. Parts of Greece will start to break away. Such as Albania. Kosovo. Yugoslavia, whatever the country is called before it was an empire. What was it? Oh, Syria. Albania will lose some land, so will Kosovo. Kosovo will get a very sad treatment. There'll be a huge war in the Baltics, being the first Baltic War, though it's not the same. Egypt will try to make another Achaemenid Empire, but it's not in the right area, so yeah, not gonna go well, Egypt. But they will make the first Egyptian empire. They will slither their way down, taking all of this, and they will send investigators across. And it will stabilise, and it will pay the red team a lot of money. As it should, because it's a lot of land they just took. And now they will try their best to try to expand. Not a lot though. But they will get down to the entrance of the Thorn of Africa. That's what people call it now. And they will start to make their borders really weird down there for some reason. The red team will start to push over, taking more land, while Ukraine invades Azerbaijan. And something world-changing has been founded. Poland. One of the most powerfulest countries in the current day world, but it's not very strong at the moment because it has just been founded. And Greece, Ukraine, Lithuania, and the Albanians for some reason. Until they're kicked out, and Poland is made a very, very nice country. But they will not go without a peace treaty, where Ukraine will get some land, but they will be, where they won't get a lot of land, but they will still get land. But the Polish will get war reparations. Reparations. I can't say it correctly. Eventually, Italy is founded, and this will have a very life-changing events across Europe. More and more countries will start to form. Although I need a map of Balkans because I have no idea what they look like, but I do have my phone. Eventually, Greece will wipe out all the countries here, but more and more rebellions will pop up, such as North Macedonia, Albania, Montenegro. Kosovo version 2. Serbia. Bulgaria. Istanbul. Romania. Bless you, babes. Right? Calm down, babes. Calm down. Romania will have a breakaway called Moldova, and Ukraine will take the remaining land. And we have some of the bigger countries getting founded, such as Bosnia and the Herzegovinas. Croatoa. And then the remaining parts of Greece up here will be lended over to the countries. Now this looks like a very, very horrible map of the Baltics and a very horrible map of Europe, but that's the best I can do so far. The worst country in history has just been discovered. Germany. Tons and tons of explorers will go down into French territories, and they will succeed in founding all of it. And they can see southern UK from, well, there. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Love you. And eventually, the brand new country will be France. Annoyingly, for me and France, is that it merges with the colours match with the other country, with the undiscovered land. So just bear with me here. The whole Spanish Peninsula, or what's it called? I know it starts with I, and then IB. I don't know. Can you guys tell me in the comments, please? Thank you. There will be tiny, teensy wincy countries. These countries will consist of countries like Belgium, damn it, man. Why do I suck at my countries? Don't know. That micronation. And one of the most controversial countries, Luxembourg. The Italians will get this little strip of land up here, while the Germans get this. But something very bad for the Germans will happen, as a country will break away called Switzerland. The country of Switzerland will break away called Liechtenstein, and then Austria. So these are the borders so far, but it is about time that Green Team's empire, that the Egyptian Empire, will have to collapse. There will be rebellions popping up all across the nation, but they will not occur up across this border, as this is heavily guarded and not as guarded and much more guarded than down here. So the rebellions down here will just basically just get all of this. Oh my god. And this was heavily jam-packed by the red team, so you could say that goes over to the red team, and I'm doing that. But you can make your own story, you can make your own version of mine. If you want, you can screenshot mine and, kind of merge it into different pieces, make different videos with it. So yeah. I feel like I will leave. So I'm going to finish this video here. Well, I'm going to finish this video off here. If you all enjoyed today's video, or this Saturday's video, please like and subscribe, and peace out, my dudes.